So who was your first professor? Your original professor?
So my first professor is Carol Matuszak, and that was the guy who brought jiu-jitsu to Poland.
Okay.
So, yeah, he was the guy who brought jiu-jitsu to Poland, and he was
in Poznan?
yeah, he was in Poznan, and he was Aikido guy as well. Before that, he was at the different branch of Aikido that I was. But yeah, he was Aikido guy, and I think he was looking for the same thing as I was looking for, like something more legit, something more closer to like real fighting, right? And he started to like research this thing, and UFC was growing in the US, so he started to like bring some videotapes. They were studying the videotapes. He was going to Brazil. He started to bring some Brazilian athletes to Poland as well, and this is how it all.
Was he always Checkmat? Was he with Leo?
No, he wasn't Checkmat. He was actually like kind of like independent.
Okay.
And throughout like transformation of our gym, at some point he just retired from the sport. He said that he's gonna take like a different business career. He was doing some like schooling for the business, for businessmen, and he kind of like departed from jiu-jitsu, and he left the gym to me and my business partner. And at that point, we were like, all right, let's join Checkmat. Why? Because I was working with Alan Finfou before my old coach retired. And I was like bringing Alan for seminars just to like.
He was in Sweden, right?
Yeah, he was living in Sweden, and so it was pretty close. And my goal was to like bring somebody who can upgrade our game. We were very good, and my first professor was very good in teaching the old school game, like pressure, passing, and tight positions. But I was like, when I got to like a rank of purple belt, I was like, all right, we need somebody to show us a little bit more of like new school positions without any like disrespecting my professor. I asked him like, what do you think about bringing somebody for a seminar? I can deal with that. I can do all the talking and arrangements. And yeah, he's like, all right, bring whoever you want. And I heard only good things about Alan Finfou before it happened. So I'm like, oh, so he's in Sweden? That's perfect. Cheap flights, easy to bring him, 1 hour flight, and he's in Poland. And this is how it all started. So even though we haven't been Checkmat, we've been bringing Finfou for seminars pretty regularly. And yeah, after my coach retired, he actually said that, like, you know, guys, if you want to go under Checkmat, go under Checkmat. Keep working with Finfou, do whatever you want. And, you know, this is how I become Checkmat.
Cool. And then was Leo already in the U.S. at the time? Or did he come?
I think so. I think so. So my whole, like, Checkmat beginnings was through Finfou. And, you know, Leo was always kind of like far away, and I got to know him when I went for Worlds for the first time, for the World Camp. But yeah, Finfou was the guy who like introduced me to Checkmat, and yeah, kind of like keep an eye on us, and he was like coming time to time to Poland to teach. I was visiting him in Sweden as well, and he's just a great professor, and I appreciate him having in my life so much because he was always very. He was always the guy who, like, I didn't expect anybody to, like, you know, take care of me too much, but he was always the guy, like, approaching me and like, you know what, I checked your bracket, you got this guy, and this guy, he's playing this, so watch out for that. So he was like, kind of like breaking down my bracket, even though I never like expected him to do that. So
he cared,
yeah, he cared a lot. And the cool thing was some time ago he left Checkmat, but you know, like the friendships we make are bigger than clubs and affiliations and teams. And he was there in the pyramid in the day that I won. So that was great to have him there and have him witness me winning that title.
Did you see the Terere movie?